Good morning, dear students. So once again, I welcome you all on this online session of Unit 2, Class 12, Information Technology subject, that is operating web. So till now, in our previous discussions, we have learned what are the advantages of online booking or online reservation system to the user as well as for the providers. Correct? And in our first discussion, we have learned about what is web, what are web applications, what are web browsers, correct, what is world wide web, all those things have been discussed. Now in this section we will concentrate our discussion to a topic, that is precautions to be taken while performing online transactions. So whenever we are transacting via online mode, what are the precautions or what are the safety measures which needs to be taken care of, in order to protect yourself from online frauds. You might have heard, you might have went through several news, like somebody's Google Pay account has been compromised, somebody's SBI account has been compromised, and somebody's ATM card, somebody has stolen this much sum of money by doing frauds. Correct? So in order to prevent such activities from happening, what are the things which we should always be following, whenever we are connected to the internet and performing an online transaction? Now the first thing here is, see, one term is there. This is generally used by hackers or crackers whenever they goes online. This phishing is a method by means of which a hacker or a cracker, an unauthorized person, will steal someone's information by means of creating a fake web page. Suppose I need to log into my SBI online account. Okay, my plan is I have to go to my internet banking, my savings account. I need to use the facility of internet banking in my SBI's savings account. Correct? Savings account, and I need to transfer, say, certain amount of money to some of my relative or to my parents, say 20,000 rupees. Now, in order to do so, first of all, we need to get inside this website or get inside the YONO application, isn't it? And place our user ID and the password. But sometimes what happens? The person who wants to steal this information, he will simply generate a page which looks exactly similar to the page by means of which we are performing our transaction using YONO Lite. Okay, YONO Lite or SBI internet banking facility if we are using, then that unauthorized person will simply create a web page which will be similar in look and appearance, to the actual website. So once it will be popped up in front of us, okay, once if he or she shares that link, throws that link into my computer while logging onto my SBI account and availing the online banking facility, suppose while performing my transaction, what happened? Instead of opening the actual web page, it simply opened the fake web page which has been created by the hacker. Okay, everything will be similar. Each and every options, each and every tabs inside this link will be similar. Simply what it will do, as soon as we enter our information, as soon as we enter our details, those details will be recorded into the hacker's database, into that unauthorized person's database, and once he gets that user ID and the password, he will be able to perform the transaction, isn't it? So in order to prevent such kind of happenings, in order to prevent such kind of happenings, what are the things which needs to be taken care of, we will discuss in here. So the first thing is a combination of user ID and the password. First thing is combination of user ID and password. First thing which we should be taking care of is combination of user ID and password. These two should be complex. Should be complex means it should not be. It cannot be. It cannot be accessed simply by guessing. It should be like we should create this combination in such a way that by simple guess or by simple trial a person cannot acquire these two things. Should be complex. And second thing, the password should always contain a combination of numbers, letters and special characters. Simply, we should not insert only the letters or only the numbers or only special characters. Instead, it should be a combination of all the three. That is, it should be consisting of numbers, letters, numbers, alphabets and special characters as well. So once if we follow these criteria while creating our user ID and password, then it will be very much safer. The second point which needs to be taken care of is the password. The password which we have generated should not be shared with anyone. It should not be shared with anyone and it should be protected. Okay, so these things I think all of you might be aware of, because nowadays each and everyone is performing online transactions. So what to remember or what not, it is there, it is being known to each and every one of us. Now the third thing is, see, it should not be shared with anyone and it should be kept safe. Moreover, usernames should not be of near and dear ones. Near and dear ones. Okay. The username which we will be using, we should not use the names of our near and dear ones in our username pool. It should not be starting with our name as well, and it will be much more safer. So these are the precautions which we should take care while performing our online transaction. Now in this session we will be discussing a method of online reservation system. After that, a case study is there based on IRCTC, how to book train tickets. The case study I will depict by means of digital board. I will show everything in our digital board in the computer digital room, and I will simply discuss using one of the online reservation system here now. Yes. एक second. Okay, so let us come to using online reservation system. What are the different ways by means of which we can perform online reservation system? What are the different steps which we need to follow while performing our transactions? So here a list of steps are there. First thing, if we have an application which is already installed, if we have an application which is there installed into our device, then we can directly use this app, or simply we can go to Google Chrome browser and type the name for which we are performing this online transaction, say railway ticket. If we simply type the keyword only, then it will display a list of available options. It will display a list of links. A list of links will be appearing in front of us containing the information about that particular application. Say, suppose the first link is irctc.co.in. Fine. So once we click in that link, it will automatically, first step is go to Google Chrome, choose your keyword and press enter. Then second one, click on any of the link which you find it's suitable for performing the transaction. Say, click on the link suitable for performing the transaction. The third option is, as soon as we click on the link, it will redirect us to a new web page. Containing the information or the complete details about this website or this application. Say, it will be showing a page containing two tabs, user ID and password tab. Now, if we are a new user into this system, then simply one option is there which is sign up. One tab will be there which will be login. Apart from this, one more tab will be there, that is sign up. If we are a new user, we have never used this facility, then we can go ahead and select this sign up button and then create our own username and password. In this way, this is just a step-by-step procedure by means of which we can perform our online reservation system. So this step will go on, and finally after creation of our account, we can go ahead with the whole procedure. So this is a simple way by means of which we can perform any of the online transaction using any of the applications or our directly from Google browser and visiting that particular organization's website. Okay, with this I would like to conclude my today's discussion. In our next discussion, I will be depicting all those content by means of digital board. In the digital board, I will be showing all those content, and I will take 2 case studies as well, how to book a train ticket as well as how to book flight ticket. These 2 case studies will be discussed in our next meeting. Thank you.